The Saskatoon Council on Aging is celebrating its 35th anniversary this year. And joining me now to kind of mark 3.5 decades of service, Dr. Murray Scharf, who is the ambassador of this whole celebration year. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in. It's a big deal. I guess let's first start by reminding people what it is the Council on Aging does. What are you all about?
Well, it's a hub organization, and so it's a partnership with a whole bunch of other organizations to promote the interests of seniors. And so it has a center for dealing with caregivers, so there's the personal quality of it. But on the other side, there's the organizational community side, and so it's there for the advocacy for seniors. And so it's a transition outfit that serves both as a service function and as an advocacy function.
Okay. And now, 3.5 decades, that's a pretty big milestone. And we are going to celebrate in kind. Yep. So tell me what's going on. It's a celebration on June 9th, right?
Yeah.
So what have we got planned?
Well, we're honoring the past and greeting the future. And in terms, the celebration is going to be at the Western Development Museum on June the 9th
yes.
at 11:30. And first is the luncheon, and then there's the presentation and the celebration. But it's a celebratory event at the Western Development Museum.
Okay. And you said the theme, the honoring the past, embracing the future.
Yeah.
So let's get into that a little bit. How do we honor the past? Looking back at 35 years, what comes to mind?
I'll go further than that.
Oh.
I want to honor Saskatoon first, because Saskatoon has been a great place for seniors, historically and now. And if I can go back and deal with some of the history, is that okay if I do it now?
If you're quick.
Yeah, okay. But starting with Tommy Douglas's mother, Annie Douglas, back in 1939, forming the Pensioners and Pioneers in Saskatoon. And the Pensioners and Pioneers did a lot of development in terms of pensions, but also in terms of Medicare, et cetera, as you know.
Right, of course.
And so in that history component is an important thing, because it's the foundation for the Council on Aging.
Oh.
And then there's the history I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
But during the 50s and 60s, the seniors needed accommodation, and Saskatoon was just a terrific place. The churches stepped in and set up homes for the seniors, like the Oliver Lodge of the United Church, etc., and also the service clubs came in and set up homes for seniors. And so you got Jubilee Residence by the Cosmopolitan and Rotary Club, and so there was a whole community aspiration there that led to the Council on Aging. As how do you get this together by the elaboration that occurred in the city. And it was just a wonderful thing. Saskatoon being a great place.
And it has grown and evolved ever since. And now here we are. Can you look ahead? What is next then? From where we are now, where do we go from here?
Let me go back to 46 first.
Okay.
There are only 2,000 seniors in Saskatoon.
Right.
Now we got over 60,000 in the city. So there's been a terrific increase. And so what's happening in the future, we're moving the seniors from being accommodated in our society. Over the next 35 years, we see the transformation of the society so that they're in the workplace dealing with the thing. They're in the homes. There's all kinds of developments in terms of mortgages, multi-generational mortgages, etc., so that they're to accommodate the seniors. We're going to go through a transformation in our society that includes seniors as an active component. And that's going to include the new technology that's going to enable it. The computers and the digital things is going to allow us to age in place, to be transported in automatic vehicles, and to engage in society. So it's going to be a beautiful future.
It is, and we're going to celebrate that on June 9th.
Yeah.
How can people come aboard and have a party about
Well, the first thing they have to have is $35.
Okay, we can deal with that. Yeah. We can manage.
To get a ticket, they can do it on the computer by going to lowercase scoa.ca. That's scoa.ca.
Sure, we'll put it on the screen.
Or they can do the phone at 306-652-2255. Or they can go to the offices of SCOA at the field house at the university.
All right. It is the Saskatoon Council on Aging celebrating 35 years. Murray Scharf, thank you so much for a few minutes today.
Thank you very much for entertaining me.